Welcome back. Well, when they shook hands this afternoon, Neil Robertson was the firm favourite to win this title against Xiao Yupeng, who's never been in a ranking final before, the world number 67. And I fancy he is now the firm favourite once more, even though it's a one-frame shootout, because that black has stayed out. It's hung on the lip of the pocket. That's how close Xiao was to the Scottish Open title. Is there any way that he can regroup sufficiently to win this decider? If he does, it will be even more impressive than if he won 9-4, because he has been through the ringer and back, Joe.
Well, I just can't see a way back for him. I don't know how he can get over that. You know, it could take months to get over that.
Thank you, ladies and
he's
gentlemen.
Got to get over it in a couple of minutes.
Neil Robertson
and Neil Robertson's going to be feeling on top of the world.
Well, he's dodged a few bullets in the last 10 minutes or so, Neil Robertson. So close to defeat. He couldn't have been closer. Millimetres away from defeat.
Well, that's not a good break-off. Cue ball just going past the baulk line. That's a good pot, though.
One.
I don't know how he's potted that ball. I really don't. Well played. Too much side on the cue ball. Played for the red above the black.
5.
Too much adrenaline, I fancy. Well, this is such a cruel game, isn't it? My goodness me. It's the ultimate test, not only of extraordinary skill, but nerve.
Yeah, and mindset. He needs a kiss.
5.
Rocket Ronnie has been digesting all of this in the last few minutes. I mean, Ronnie, this game never disappoints, does it? The drama it creates is just unparalleled.
Yeah, I mean, you just got to feel for Xiao, you know. He's had, I mean, that last frame there with the pink, just to get on the black, his head must be gone, you know, and I don't know, I can't see a way back in it for him now. I just think he's just too far gone.
I mean, I know it was a very different kind of match, but back in 2014, when you played Judd in the final of the UK, you were 9-4 up. He got on a roll. He made big breaks. He took it all the way to a decider. What was your mindset going into that final frame? And if you were in Xiao's corner right now, what would you say to him?
I'd just say play the right shot. I mean, even though he potted the red off the break, you know, the yellow was the right shot there, just to stun it in, come up for 2 reds. But he's chose to play the brand because he thinks, I can't miss the brand, but you know, I fancy I'm going to pot that, but it wasn't the right shot to get on the next red. So you just have to play the right shot. Whether you're feeling the pressure or not, you just have to commit to playing the right shot. Otherwise, if you don't play the right shot, you got no chance of winning the frame, you know. So it's just, I don't know, he's just got to play the right balls that, you know, that present themselves.
Yeah, very difficult, isn't it? You know, he wants to play the right shot, but like you just said, he knew that the brown was unmissable and he's played that and had too much side on the cue ball. And if you don't play the right shot, then you may never get another chance.
Mm. Well, goodness knows what he's going through at the moment. You've got to feel some sympathy for Xiao because he's played so well for so much of this final. But it may ultimately be in vain. Robertson has got to be the firm favourite now with the experience he has of this kind of scenario.
Well, it was a good sign that Xiao Yupeng knocked that long red in, because it wasn't easy. And he's got a good safety here. Well, he's left a chance to the middle. Or the corner. Yep, good shot. And the cue ball has come out of baulk. Now he could take the yellow, go into the reds, big target. Or he could play the yellow, come down for the red above the black. Could play the yellow for the red into the right corner, the one to the right of the pink. There's quite a few shots he could play here. He's not hard enough. Or is he? Is he? He might just have got there. He will that cue ball past the red. Easy to get the cover on the black here. Very easy to snooker himself.
Four.
Didn't get the cannon thick enough. Well, I wasn't sure if it was in. Looking at this again, it caught that near knuckle and they normally stay out. There's a red to the right middle, and I think the pink will go to the left corner. What kind of an angle does he have on this red to the middle? There's the red to the right of the pink. That goes to the middle of the three reds there. If he drops it in, it could be on the pink. No. And now Neil Robertson gets his chance with nice bunch of reds open.
One. Yeah.
Neil Robertson's been here many times. He's come from behind many times. And he's won many tournaments. This isn't new to him at all.
It's a chance he would certainly not have expected at the back end of the previous frame when it looked as though Xiao Yupeng was going to clinch the title.
Six. Seven.
Does the pink spot? If it does, it could be snookered on this red.
1 minute, please, Neil. Oh, thanks.
Well, it spots all right, but
13.
luckily for Robertson, it's on the green spot, which was available.
Has the angle to go into the reds. Looks like all the reds are covering one another. He could play the slow cannon to the middle of those 3 reds, which would leave him on a red to the left middle and one to the right corner. That's the one there. This victory would mean a lot to Neil Robertson. It's quite a while since he won his 12th ranking title, the beginning of last season. He's had a few dodgy spells since then, to the extent that he fell out of the top 16, missed out on the Masters. Certainly the evidence is very strong that he's something back to his best. It would be a huge disappointment to him, though, were he to lose this final. He couldn't have come any closer to losing it. Can he make the most of the reprieves he's had? Well, that hasn't gone according to plan. He's got a red to the middle. But there's a lot of pressure on that because he's leaving the red behind the black. I think he did play the cannon to that middle red, but missed it. Taking the more difficult red because there is some safety attached to this one. Great pot. Well, he's unfortunate because it may not have been on a colour, but he would have had an easy snooker. Very unfortunate. It was a great pot, this. Very nearly went in, of course. He's going for it. He's got it. Great pot again. Cue ball needs to slow down. Well,
yeah, that was gutsy, wasn't it?
Yeah, he's trying to win. Could have played a good safety there. It's just off straight. I don't know if the cue ball's going into the cluster. Yeah, great shot again.
23.
And he's come through the reds. But another pressure shot coming up. Another great shot. That's a very positive shot, that, from
30.
Neil Robertson. And he wasn't on a red until this red bounced off the cushion. And left him a chance to the middle.
Could that be the beginning of the end for Xiao Yupeng?
$31.
He doesn't look like missing now. If he was going to miss the black and that red to the middle. But now Xiao Yupeng, he's had his chances, many of them. And I wouldn't want to be in his shoes tonight if he should lose. This is the red that he missed to the middle. He was nicely on the pink.
It would be a tough loss for sure. But as Ronnie O'Sullivan said, he will learn a great deal from it.
36.
If it is to be defeat tonight. It'll be painful and it'll linger. But ultimately, it might make him stronger. But Robertson still has plenty to do before it's all over.
$47.
And the good thing is he doesn't need that last red on the right side cushion. In fact, that's a little bit of insurance for him if he does miss.
45.
Well, you've got to take your hat off to Neil Robertson. He stuck to his guns. I know he should have been out numerous times, but he's kept his belief.
Being ultra cautious here, he knows that this is the opportunity to take out the title.
Yeah.
He has a great deal of respect for the great Stephen Hendry, who gave him some advice a few seasons back on break building, which he took to heart and then promptly made 103 centuries in one season. So it would be a special moment for him to lift that beautiful Waterford Crystal Trophy
53.
and announce himself once again as one of the best players in the world.
Just overstunned a little bit on the blue. 37 points the lead. Just under hit that one slightly. This is very much like the black that Xiao Yupeng missed.
The red puts him 43 in front with 43 left. So any colour.
Any colour, and he's not on one. Well, I've got a feeling he's going to be snookered next shot. Considering putting the yellow safe.
Neil Robertson, 59.
Neil Robertson's turn to be on the cusp of the title. The best Xiao can do right now is tie.
Well, he hasn't got the snooker. And he's left a chance. He was trying to get the cue ball in behind the pink and green and left it short by a long way.
If this red goes in, Xiao Yupeng will need 3 snookers. Never in doubt.
1.
Yeah. Not quite the celebration we saw in the second frame, which feels like an awfully long time ago when Robertson levelled after Xiao missed a black. That was much more understated, but he knows that was the key ball. And that is insurance. Well, it's been a long time coming. Ranking title number 13. Neil Robertson has struggled, fell out of the elite top 16, but he's been telling us how much work he's been putting in on the practice table.
9.
How he believes that he's taken his game to a whole new level. He's not always been at his best today. In fact, for large sections of this final, he's been outplayed by Xiao Yupeng, who had his chances to put him away. My goodness, did he have his chances, and you have to feel for him.
16.
But you also have to give every credit to the Aussie. He never gave up.
18.
He always battled, even when he was 4 down with 5 to play and things seemed pretty hopeless. He kept asking the question, and ultimately he's been rewarded.
Neil Robertson, 18.
Neil Robertson is the Scottish Open champion for 2017. He's back to winning ways in ranking events. He's back where he belongs in the top 16. He's £70,000 richer, and he will shortly be lifting the Stephen Hendry Trophy. He's not quite sure how he's done it. Xiao Yupeng isn't quite sure how he's lost it. But it is Robertson who prevails in yet another snookering nail-biter by 9 frames to 8.